return from the Walton practice again. Last time we talked about brushing technique and what the best brushing technique is, so I hope you've all practiced that and seen how you've got on with it. We've had a lot of people asking about using electric toothbrushes with this sort of technique. Electric toothbrushes are great, really, really good. And I always recommend them to my patients. I have one myself because in theory, if you have the most perfect manual brushing technique, there's no difference between a manual and an electric toothbrush. But the reality is that most people don't have a perfect brushing technique, probably myself included, which is why I have an electric toothbrush. So I'm just going to show you how to use it, thinking about the stuff that we talked about before. So here's our model again. This is now an electric toothbrush, and again you want to be angling the brush down like we did before, towards the gum line next to the tooth. The great thing about electric toothbrushes is that they really do the work for you. So we talked about little circular motions with manual toothbrushes before. You can still, with electric toothbrushes, gently do your little circular movements, but a lot of them actually do those circular movements for you, and that's what the electric part of it is. So with electric toothbrushes, it's even easier. You literally just hold your toothbrush against that tooth for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then move on and just hold it. You don't really need to do any other movement. You can do a little bit of wiggling around if you want to, but the electric toothbrush is doing all of the work. So that's why they're so much better. You can be a much lazy brusher and still get a good clean with an electric toothbrush. You still have to concentrate on what you're doing, but it just takes a little bit of the work off of you. And again, you literally just hold the electric toothbrush on the surface of the tooth for 2 to 3 seconds, and on the inside as well. And that's it, it's as easy as that. So do look into electric toothbrushes. The only thing that I would say if you're looking at buying one is try and get one with a pressure sensor. What that means is that when you press too hard on your teeth or your gums, normally on the back of it or the end of it, it has a little red light, so it flashes up red. So that's really great. I know we talked before about brushing too vigorously and brushing your gums away. It's really good for avoiding that situation. So that's the only thing you need to be looking for is a pressure sensor. Most electric toothbrushes come with a timer now, and they sort of jolt every 30 seconds so that you move quadrants or quarters of your mouth. That's all you need to be looking for. So yeah, have a little look for an electric toothbrush if you've not got one already, and see how you get on with your technique if you do have one.